guys? Welcome to the Black and Yellow podcast. Jackson, how you going?
Been better.
You been better? Welcome, Don, to the podcast, mate.
Thanks, man. It's really great to be here. Yeah, it's just been a fantastic weekend. Yeah.
Phoenix with the bye, so not much to complain about.
Not much
No
to
game.
talk about.
Yeah, it was just a standard weekend. Nothing really too much happened really. I just sort of chilled out at home and just thought about what could have been. Yeah. What a good weekend.
A good pod, guys. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Go lunch.
Great. Cool.
Thanks for having me, guys.
52 seconds. Yeah, great. All right. See ya. No, come back, mate. Come back. Let's bring this go. Come on, guys. Welcome to the Black and Yellow podcast. I'm joined by Jackson, and I've got Dom, aka DJ Spekktrum. How you going, mate?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Obviously, yeah, very intense weekend, but no, honestly, feeling really good. Thank you, guys, for having me on the pod. Seen a bunch of the Foster crew come on, and I'm like one of the last ones to get on. So I'm like, I've been waiting for my shot. I've been sitting on the bench, but we're here now. So it's good to be here.
Awesome. Welcome, Jackson, mate. Big weekend for you.
Yeah, it was. It was actually such good fun. What a weekend. Despite the results.
Yeah. I'd like to say, actually, I'm glad that we can see you this week.
Yeah. I've internet hasn't gotten any better. I've just changed locations a little bit.
Yeah, the mow's looking good, Jackson. You're growing it out. Looking nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yours
nice
too,
one.
Dom.
Yourself,
Look at
Dom.
that,
Yeah, it's been new. I'm like finding food in there now. It's like absolutely mental.
Ethan must be so jealous.
Because I've never grown any sort of like mow, so it's just like I can always just like feel it there. So,
you
but
can,
for a good cause, which we will get onto later. Little sneak peek. How good?
Where's yours, Paddy?
No, I shaved 2 days ago, man, and I don't know.
Did you just forget it was November or?
Yeah. I'm also the type of person that like I can't really grow a mow, and I feel a bit like, people notice if I'm trying to grow it and see this pathetic little mow, but
Hey, if I can do it, you can. If Ethan can try and do it, then you can do it as well. You got it.
Yeah. All right, so Dom, so you got DJ for the next game day, DJ for the next.
Yeah, it's a pretty insane gig, to be honest. It's one of those like jobs that kind of doesn't really feel like a job, really. So I get which has been the case for a lot of the year. I got paid to watch the Phoenix lose at home, so it's like it's been pretty good as of late.
Better
but,
than the rest of us.
But no, it's one of those like pretty insane gigs that have just sort of come around. So it sort of started with I've got a big interest in like videography, and wanted to to see if I could get a getaway in, and did some stuff with the Phoenix Academy, and did some little promo things for them, which worked really well, which was really awesome, and got to know some of the Phoenix guys. And then they actually needed a DJ for their season launch at the start of last season, or the season before. I think it was 2023. I think so. So they needed a DJ for their season launch. So I DJed for the season launch, went well, and I got the old thanks, like we'll contact you if you need. So I'm like, okay, damn, they're just like not going to contact. That's fine. I've accepted that. And then one day I get an email that's like, hey, can you have like the rest of these games off, or these days off, so you can DJ for the rest of the season? And I set it on a midweek game on a Tuesday. And then my first DJ gig was on that Saturday social, in the stadium, because the guy was going over to Australia, so it was just really really sudden. And then I've just sort of continued on for this year. So it's so dope, and like got to do some of the games at Porirua Park as well, and get on the mic, which has had mixed success. Calling the Newcastle Jets Newcastle Nets when they opened the score.
No one noticed that. No one noticed at the time.
Is that a dyslexic thing, or is that on purpose?
No, it was just because I'm just like so like nervous, and like I'm like announcing like a goal. Well, the Phoenix have just conceded, and like the 11th or 12th minute of the game, and I'm like, oh damn, I got to like announce one of their goals, and I just off the cuff just went Wellington Phoenix 0, Newcastle Nets 1.
Oh,
was
don't worry,
bad,
man.
man.
I host a podcast and I can't even say any of the players' names or anything. So
Remy
yeah,
Nazarene.
yeah, that's the one. So you've obviously been a Knicks fan. You're obviously a Knicks fan, but when did you get into the Knicks?
Getting into the next, well, yeah, like I've been to a bunch of games like when I was younger. Like there's old photos when I've got like getting all the face paint done, and it was such a good. The vibe was still like so good back then. But I guess my first sort of real seasons came in the yellow fever, and I think it was alongside you, Jackson, as well. Maybe in like
Yeah.
after I think it was after the all like when we went and watched All Whites at Four Kings, was it? When was that?
Yeah, it would have been the first season back from COVID, which was 22-23, so
Yeah,
3
yeah. So
seasons
sometime
ago.
around there. So I spent a couple of years in the fever, and I mean, still there's like days that I miss being in the fever. Like I'm in my like little office, and I see you guys all having fun, and there's like so much that I've just like got on my mind in game day. I'm like, man, how good would it be to just like sink beers with the boys and just like
Wow.
scream your heart out for like so long? I'm like, oh man, but I wouldn't trade what I do. So it's pretty fun.
Well, but you're coming Auckland away though. That's the first
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
First away
Oh,
trip. Yeah, I think it
yeah,
is my first
baby's
Phoenix
first
away
away
trip.
trip.
First Phoenix
Yeah,
away trip, and a Phoenix win too, hopefully.
Oh,
yeah. No. Hopefully, it will be a Phoenix one because remember,
yeah,
this is the first time we faced Auckland this year, so it's like they're not going to know what's hit them. The high line.
The high line, man. It's all about the high line.
yeah. I think that
um,
lasted 30 seconds.
28.
yeah, that almost
28
lasted as
seconds.
long as that pod. This pod almost today. Yeah. So you are obviously guys growing Movember and whatnot, and it came out last week that Carlo Armiento last year 2024 had Hodgkin's lymphoma. But yeah, so going on men's health and whatnot, he had a nasty cough and was told by a mate on Nicola told him to go get it checked, and luckily he did, because turned out that he had the stage 2 cancer. So yeah, like like not only just men's health in general, but men's mental health as well. It's a big thing. I'm a tradie and also a family man, and some of the things that depend on me as a father and a breadwinner in the family. Sometimes it can have all the weight on your shoulders or whatnot, but you got your mates around you and encouraging you and to speak out as well. But also just being the age he was at 24, sometimes you just don't realize, and I think we're all guilty of not going to the doctors at certain points. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah, what's that video? It was quite eye-opening, is hearing it from his perspective. He compared it. He talked about when he was in hospital, and he's of course a young 22-year-old. He's probably far more fit than the average person, and he's in the hospital with people on their deathbeds, and he said that was just a crazy experience. Um, we can't imagine what that's like, and it really put things in perspective for him. The first thing he
100%.
asked was when can he get back to football, because football
Yeah,
shows how passionate he is about his career, and yeah,
It's things like sport that sort of get you out of those dark times as well. And for good and for bad, it can also be a bit of an escape from what you're going through as well. And I guess like especially football as well, but just like men's sports are just like such a like even the fans and things, and like you're just so I don't know. It's not really the type of people to go out and reach out like for help, because you're like, it's very much built like I can handle myself, and I don't need the help of anyone else. But sometimes, yeah, the best thing to do is just ask a mate and just have those mates around you just to check in on you. It's like, we're all in this together, and we all go through these things in life, and
times. Yeah,
it's really not anything. It's yeah, you shouldn't go through it alone. And and just like keeping it shut in is just, I think the worst thing you can do. So it's massively important, which is one of the reasons why I'm like growing out the Mo as well, because I just think men's mental health is not so under talked and not talked about, not recognized as much. The power and the struggles that it has on so many young men, so many old men. It's just like it just affects everyone. So it's just massively important.
I just read. I was just looking through Facebook yesterday and just saw a mate of mine who I went to school with, played rugby with, at the age of 35, 36, and he's basically got terminal cancer, so it's pretty scary, and who knows if it, I don't know the full story, I respect his privacy and whatnot, but like, sometimes just a checkup every now and then. I had one a couple of years ago, just I thought I'm getting, into my mid-30s now. I need to go get checkup, go get a blood test done, and it actually wasn't that great of a blood test, to be honest. It was, cholesterol and all that sort of stuff. It was a good blood test, and that sort of regards the stuff that I can sort out, but they can find all sorts of stuff. And I went on a bit of a health buzz and got everything kickstarted again. But it just goes to show, like, anything can happen. And like, look, for Carlo as well, like, for him to come out and say that, I knew from previous games, especially when we've come from behind in those previous games, and I've just seen Carlo, and you can just see there's fucking dog in him, man. I knew there was dog in him.
Yeah.
He's got some mongrel, man, and it just comes to show like deep down, he's fought a pretty serious battle, and you can see it on the football field as well. He's got that good fighting attitude, which we just love. He's got to be up there with one of my favorite players at the moment too. He's fucking
he's my favorite of the new signings, I think, so far. It's just the attitude he brings to games, the skill as well.
Absolutely. But I think on the topic of new signings, I think if he ain't, I've botched it already. I know. It's not a good start.
I'm not even gonna fucking say it.
Izzy. There we go. The row Izzy. Like you can just tell he's just got that like pure striker's instinct that we had with Oscar Zavada. And I think if we had had him like a season like beforehand, he would have been a very good replacement. I think there's still more to come, and it's the same I think with the men's and the women's team. We've just made so many like big signings that it's like. Especially more with the women's team than the men's team, but it's like we just need to just sort of just I think gel a little bit more, and the results are going to start coming.
Yeah, 100%, especially in that women's team. Just also, just quickly before we go off the men's health, Movember, Andy, shout out to Andy B. He's he can actually grow a pretty sick mow, for a bald person. So yeah, he's growing a good little slug. So I will put a link, I guess, on whatever, YouTube, Spotify, maybe even probably on Instagram as well, to donate to for his fundraising for Movember. So go support him, and go support anyone else as well.
Yeah,
reach out to your mates, man, especially after the weekend.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So, Dom, you got like special songs for like different players or whatnot. So how do you pick all the songs? Is there a little set playlist that you go to?
Playlist on Spotify of like things that I'm like, oh, this would be really good on match day. Funnily enough, called match day. Then it's like if I like shortlist songs or things like that, then I can just chuck them into that playlist, and then I just before game, if there's any that I haven't downloaded or anything like that, I'll go and get all of those. But I've got a lot of freedom with the songs that like I can play. But like the things that I can't obviously change are like things like our walkout song. Fireball, that is absolutely staying in. I was gonna play that if we won the game or like scored another goal, because I missed it in the first time because I was just losing my nut. It was just like so good. But I was like,
I did
no,
actually.
we're gonna play Fireball. Or if Samba scored in the women's game, I was gonna play Samba de Janeiro. But it's things like the walkout song I can't change. Goal song obviously can't change. And winning song I can't change. But a lot of the others I can just sort of go ham. So yeah, but it's learning to play like the right things at the right times as well. I think because you gotta like, and that's where I sort of thought my strength was, especially at the start, is I could just go. I just went FIFA songs. That was my first sort of like. I know FIFA songs would just like sound good with like football fans, and then naturally I've sort of just like progressed it, and you want to elevate the match experience right up closer to kickoff, I guess, and then have the like a hype and anticipation there, and then the hardest part of my job is actually like when we lose or like the previous hardest moment before this weekend was when we lost 2-0 in the first Auckland derby, because it's like you don't want to play anything too like depressing or downbeat, but you don't, because we've just lost, but you don't want to play something so like hypey because we've just lost. So it's but yeah, I've sort of like figured it out as time goes on. So yeah.
Nice. Just on the on Fireball, um, the Featherstone. I saw had a promo for Fireball shots on pre-game and whatnot. So how
Actually,
good the
Did it?
Fireball movement carries on.
Oh, I
oh
wish
heck
I was
yes.
made aware of this.
Were you there at
I
the
did.
pre-game, Jackson?
Yeah. I didn't hear anything about that, but
They had they had little things on the tables apparently. Like little banner things saying $9 Fireball shots.
did not. No,
He's
I didn't see
probably too
that. Well, I
plastered by
wasn't
then.
looking. Yeah, I wasn't looking. By the time we got the feathers, yeah.
Too
Nice.
nervous about the game?
What's that?
I was just saying, too nervous about the game, Jackson?
Yeah. Dom, how did the new walkout song? What did you what from your perspective? How did it go?
Yeah, I think it went pretty well. I mean, it's good because we want to working between like contacting between like Yellow Fever and the club, because it's like the club want this and Yellow Fever would love this, and I think it's something that we've struggled with for a while, is trying to figure out the like perfect walkout song. So then the club have got going for more of a like, let's like hype it up and make it this big thing, but the fans and like the feedback from the Yellow Fever's been, we want something we can absolutely belt out, like Melbourne
We want
Victory,
to
for
sing
example,
along.
have
Yeah.
Stand By Me, and that's like like not in the slightest like a hype song, but you hear it as soon as the players walk out. So I think things like that, and when you get a whole stadium to sort of erupting, it's so cool, right? So it's about tapping into that like active fan base, and then the atmosphere will create itself. So we sort of did a mix of Money for Nothing and Why Does Love Do This to Me. And I think on the we had two goes at it on the weekend, and the timings and things all worked out pretty well. So I sort of made my own little mix, as DJ Spekktrum does, and then yeah, and then it just like, as long as I played it at the right time, because we've got a show caller who tells us like exactly, we've got a run sheet that we've got to run to like by the second, basically. And so as long as I started at the right time, it's all going to work itself out and it'll be perfectly fine, which it was. So I'm happy.
Yeah, the only problem
So
is
what is the
we had
new?
the big banner when the song was going for the men's game. So
Oh,
I
the
could
big tifo.
hear, yeah, I could hear the for a normal home game it would be fine. That was the only thing, was people were a bit distracted by the tifo to be belting out a song. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
think that was
for
our
a normal
feedback as
game,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, that was our feedback in sports press as well. It's like, I think it'll go really well in other weeks if it's not like a massive game, because I mean, Auckland, you got to be focused on the atmosphere, and just everything about their game is just so much more amplified now that we have rivals, you know. So I think you'll definitely hear it more, and the FIFA will probably be way more vocal when they don't have so much going on. So yeah.
Nice. Pre-game, Jackson. What did you get up to on the pre-game?
Yeah, I got to Foster about 12. Had 45 minutes of prees with the boys. Just it was more just catching up with everyone, because I haven't actually seen the boys for a while living up here. So yeah, it's my favorite part of match day. It's honestly the most underrated part of football. That's why I like Phoenix games so much. And I know you sort of feel the same way, Dom. It's probably what you miss most.
Absolutely, yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like, just, like, not having as much, like pressure on game days as well, I would love to just, like, yeah, just be able to just, like, let loose and just, like, really enjoy the game, but like it just reminds when you're talking about like just being with your mates and things like that. And what's we really enjoy about football. It just reminds me of when the grand final decision to Sydney was announced. Like the whole football is for the fans. I'll never forget holding that banner up with you, Jackson. That was such a good time. And watching the rest
Yeah.
of the fever like relocate, and we're just still there holding our banner. It was so good.
Well, that was a
But
wild
yeah, like
time.
football is just nothing without the fans, and the fans really make it. So yeah.
Yeah. And
Nice. So you got to? Did you go to the Featherston beforehand? I think we just.
yeah, well, we had an eventful car ride down because we had a couple of sober drivers. It's always good. Drove straight to Wellington. On the motorway, we passed Photomac, past Cam, waved at him, and
Yes.
we're blasting tunes, we're blasting, and then Why Does Love Do This To Me comes on, so we're like, oh, and we absolutely cranked it. And as we get into like the chorus, a big like minivan of Auckland fans drove past on our right, and they were actually such good sports. I was wondering, I saw them pull up. I thought, oh god, are they just gonna be like, oh fuck you, wankers? But nah, they were waving their scarves, they were waving at us and just cheering. And we were doing the same. Like Longy had his shirt off and pressed it up against the window. He was waving his shirt outside, going at 100 k's, and we're singing, "Why Does Love Do This To Me?" And that one of them was filming, and they're just waving their scarves. It was such an elite fan interaction. I'll never forget that. And as we went different directions. They waved at us rather than like giving us the bird, and I was like, "That's cool." Uh, yeah,
Class.
that made our day. Like we're in such good mood after that. That's what the rivalry's about. That's the banter I love about football. It's just like waving your flags and your scarves, having a laugh, having a sing song, and then we got to the pub and had some drinks. It was great.
Yeah, nice. And then it looked like a good, decent match as well, especially for the women's game beforehand.
I was so impressed with that. Yeah, we were not expecting many numbers, and it was probably similar numbers to some of our matches last season. Like it wasn't massive, but it was way bigger than I expected. So that was awesome to see everyone getting in behind that.
And yeah, in the women's game, we 1-1 draw with our, like I said, the most anticipated women's season of all time. You guys, what were your thoughts on the game, Jackson?
Yeah, it was frustrating. We had some real good early chances. Samba is so quick. She's going to be league's top scorer, man. Like, it's
There are
my
some
shit.
pretty good. I don't know. There's some pretty good strikers in the A League. Do you reckon she's
Yeah,
going to be
true.
number one?
She'll be our top scorer at least.
Our top
She's
scorer. Oh yeah, yeah, by
she
far.
she looks so much better. She just like that finishing a couple of times, like she shot from 30 yards out when she could have, taken another touch. But she's so quick, man. Like she's gonna have chance after chance every game. We're gonna get better and better. Hope. Uh, yeah. First half, I think we were down 1-0 at half time. Correct?
No,
Or
I
was
think
it
it was
one
one
all?
all just before the
All at
break.
one.
1-0.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Vandermeer
Bro, you
scored.
can
Yeah.
remember a game from like 2002, but you can't even remember Saturday.
My excuse was we were fairly steamed at the women's game. But we went full charge. The plan was like, because we didn't want to buy stadium drinks, so we went like full charge, pre-game at Feathers, and so the women's game was a bit of a, we're a bit. I remember most of it. Like we're a bit steamed and then sobered up by the time the men's game came on. I think I only bought one drink at the stadium, so that's the strat for double headers in the future.
I don't even know
Yeah,
how much stadium beers are. That's how far it's been since I've been in the stands. How
It's like
much is a stadium beer?
for a full strength, I think it was 13.50. Yeah,
That's nuts.
same with
yeah,
That's
afternoons.
bad.
yeah.
Uh,
Dom, what were your thoughts? You're obviously in the DJ booth, but also watching as well.
Yeah, yeah. So no, I thought it was a pretty good game. I mean, I obviously probably would have expected a little bit more just because of, I guess, A, the sort of hype that's been around it, and B, also like having a bye in the first week and having that little bit of extra time to prepare. Bev's just done an absolutely amazing job with obviously the great signings and things like that. But I think I touched on it a little bit earlier as well, but like I mean, you've got so many good players like coming into the squad, and like it really changes the whole dynamic of just the squad and how they all work. So, and what was most telling was in some of it may not have been picked up on broadcasts and things like that, but um Kendall, one of the MCs, had an interview with CJ Bott, who was captaining the side on the day, and she seemed not really downbeat, but she was just like, damn, like I really like hoped we could have put on a better performance, and seemed like, damn, that's really not the best that we can do. We have so much more to give, which I think is like awesome, and like not just like obviously points of points at the end of the day, but like it's yeah. So it shows the team really has belief. I agree with you, Jackson. Like Sandwich really should have taken a few more touches and really gotten into the box, and then you're just 1-on-1 with the keeper, and then away you go. We could have been two or three up by the end of the game. So yeah, but it's a pretty good start. I think you can tell the base is really there. I think.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's a
Bev
mix.
talked
It's a
about
mix, but promising
yeah,
start.
yeah. Bev just talked about post game that the players might have played the occasion a bit too much. That might have been a thing because a lot of hype around this game and around this team. But now she reckons that now the first game's out the way, we'll be back at Porirua. Normality will be resumed a bit. Thing, yeah, we might start seeing this team's true potential.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back to Porirua.
Same.
We go.
I was actually shocked. Like I didn't catch the start of the game, and when I was racing up to my old man's to go have a barbecue, and when I flicked the game on over there and saw they were 1-0 down, I was shocked. But yeah, old what's her name, Marissa Vandermeer?
Yeah,
Wherever you.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
so good to see
she's
her
back
back.
from ACL injury too, eh?
Two
Second.
ACLs.
Two.
Yeah. She's had 2 season-ending injuries in a row. It's some Louis Fenton shit.
Saying,
Oh man, I've done my ACL. It's not good, man. It's not good.
when'd you do your ACL?
Where? It's in my knee.
No, no, not where. When did you do your ACL?
I did
Smart
it. I
guy.
did it when I was 20. So yeah, like 16 years ago, playing rugby.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. But I had the surgery and played. Did my recovery. I think I was 9 months out, so season ending. Came back the next season, and it's been pretty good. I'm gonna say up until now, it's been giving me shit, but I think there's other shit going on in there.
Yeah. But
Before
like,
we keep yapping, I might move to the lighter room because I'm in the lounge.
the sun is just really going down now, eh?
Yeah, so
I can see you
hopefully,
just getting darker and darker. I'm like, he's gonna disappear soon.
yeah. I'll sort that out probably.
I'm
Same
just what
same old room.
were we on about? Marissa's injury, yeah.
ACLs.
Yeah, I haven't actually done any muscles or anything like that. Never done a muscle, never done a bone or anything like that, which I'm honestly like so surprised about just because I'm built like a
You've
twig.
never
So
broken
I'm
a
like, if
bone.
I go play football, there's a reason I
Wow.
wear hockey shin pads when I play football. It's just for my own safety.
Bro, I got a theory, I reckon the more muscly you are, the more likely you to bloody pull someone. Like
You reckon?
playing school rugby, like 16 and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, some of my mates are going to the gym. Next thing, they're bloody doing their hammies and stuff like that, eh?
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, when you're starting, I guess from a not a young age, but like a youngish age, and especially with rugby when it's so intense, like yeah, you can see that.
I've been pretty good. I only had 2 rugby injuries, but I've done other stuff, doing other things, car accident and whatnot, which wasn't very good. But never mind.
Yeah, not fun. Don't recommend. I've just had a race car accident, but that was only like my neck was like sort of sore for a little bit.
Ah, yeah.
Which is,
So
if
you
you don't know
obviously,
my other side hobby.
there you go. So you do the racing. So you obviously miss out on that racing game because you were racing.
Yeah, Dom's a
Yeah, and
racist.
that's when I would admit you actually. I was so gutted I missed that game, man, because like vibes were just like immaculate, and it happened to be my only two-day race weekend as well. So it's but luckily I didn't crash my race car like I did the previous year, at that same race meet. So yeah, the Wrexham game looked really good, but I got heaps of updates and things about it. So it's like, yeah, it was pretty cool.
Crazy weekend, eh, Jackson?
Yeah, that was a wild one. Yeah, there's some things that happened
Was that
that
one of the
weekend
more
one of the more wild Foster weekends.
that we don't speak of here? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had a blast. I was pretty well looked after too. Everyone looked after me too. Rolled out the
Yeah, that's
bloody red
good.
carpet.
Yeah, the Phoenix
It was
hospitality
nice. I have to do the
classic.
same for you guys when you come to Auckland. So you guys got to
Yeah.
come further north if you can.
Further north in Auckland.
Well, that's where I live.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. In that case, done. Sorted. Yeah, we'll come up. We'll come up and visit you. Wait, when are we're flying up? What, Friday morning?
Friday
Afternoon?
evening.
Friday evening. Yeah, Friday evening after work.
Straight to
And then
casino.
back home on Sunday morning, isn't it? That's gonna be dusty, dude.
I'm going Sunday evening.
It's the only way to do it. Just get that flight over and done with, and just get home, and then you can relax
and drink away your sorrows at home.
Funny part is the boys we've been on the same flight as the Phoenix the last 2 times. They're always on the like 10 a.m. flight home. So, we've lost the last 2 derbies. So we've seen them at the airport after the 6th one. It's like, I don't want to see these guys.
I wouldn't want to see the Phoenix in the airport after last weekend, but that's just me.
So the women have there's no game for the men's this weekend. So the women's have back at Porirua Park against Newcastle Sunday 4 p.m. So I'm sure we're looking to bounce. Well, I wouldn't say. I mean, bounce back, improve on our performance anyway.
Yeah, we got a good chance we got quite a few home games in a row to start the season. I think we've only got 1 away game until Christmas, so real good chance. Actually, no, that's not true. We've got like 3 home games in a row though to start the season, so
yeah,
good chance to springboard some points.
Yeah, good way to definitely set a foundation. Anyway, that's how some other team in the men's A League got their season rolling last year. So
yeah, don't know who that be.
Florica enters the room.
What? That's crazy.
I'll do a quick shout out to old Pablo Romes. I don't know if you guys seen his YouTube videos. Knicks fan based in the UK. How good! I love seeing his
awesome.
videos.
Yeah,
what a lad.
And he's actually he's really top bloke as well. He always sends me a message every now and then, lets me know if I've done a good or a bad episode.
Well, I think
we need to get him over, eh?
Did he buy a few tickets to the derby? I think he bought like a family pass for the derby, not for himself, obviously, but he was just going to give it away to someone who needed it.
And he ended up giving it away to people, which is just so good. Oh, that's so nice.
Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So he was at the Norway game.
Yes, I did see that video.
Did his video on that. Fuck it, that looks so cool, man. That Norway versus the Flying Kiwis fans football. That looks fun, man.
Not quite as good as Victory fans against Foster Crew, but
it's nearly there.
Elite.
Nearly there.
Bro, I have to come down for that, man. I have to fucking come down.
It's Waisangi Day. It's a double header as well.
I know.
Yeah.
You're running out of reasons you're running out of excuses as to why not. It's like
take the Thursday off. Take the Thursday off and drive down.
Man. Life's tough at the moment, man. Going back to the bloody men's mental health, man. I'm grinding away trying to bloody keep paying my bloody mortgage.
No, that's fair. I mean, always know that you have like 7 places to stay in Wellington, so you are like sorted.
The thing is, I want to bring my wife, so I don't know how she'll go.
You've maybe got about 5 places to stay, but you still got places to stay.
No, I also want to give a bit of a shout out to Brooke Matson as well. Always commenting, first to comment on all our YouTube videos. That sort of support is pretty awesome. So it's a shout out to you, Brooke. All right.
Whereabouts is she based? Do you know if she's based in? Because I don't really know a whole lot about her.
I see her in the fever every now and then. Yeah.
No, I don't. So I need to
get her on the pod.
Maybe. Yeah.
Here we go. We've got like 4 episodes lined up now. We good.
Right, everyone's queuing up, man. We got
Bro, we're gonna get
Everyone's
Steve
all keen to
Corica
jump
on.
on. Oh, actually, before we forget, I should have said this at the start of the pod. Poor old Calvin, he's a bit busy. He's a bit busy to jump on.
Yeah.
I said no commitments, and he was pretty keen to jump on, but she's a pretty she's almost full time. No, I'm not going to say full
Calling
time.
bullshit. I reckon he's still hungover from the weekend.
Yeah, what do you call it? Oh, anxiety.
That's good.
The thing is, I have no idea how much the boys sent it afterwards. I did get a few Snapchats about, you know what, you
No.
wake up in the Snapchat group chat had a lot of messages. And
I don't know too much about afterwards, but I got a message from someone beforehand that Calvin was a bit steamed.
Oh yeah, but that's standard. We're all pretty steamed. He's fine. Yeah.
Kieran was very steamed. I saw photos and videos of him just asleep on the
shout out Kieran.
But Keza.
Keza spent a lot of money to come up for this game, very last minute, and fucking slept through most of the second half.
My God.
He's asleep beside me. I don't know how you fall asleep in the fever, man. Like with the red
In a
cards
game
and all
like
that. He slept
atmosphere
through the
so
red
big,
cards.
How do you
Yeah.
do that, dude?
And he's just doing
Because I couldn't see him from the booth. Was he just genuinely out the whole half?
out. Like when Dan Hill got sent off and we're all going nuts, he's just asleep. Then he got up, went out, got some water, came back, and fell asleep again.
My gosh, dude.
Man, that's guttering.
Hey, it happens to the best of us.
I think at the All Whites or the OC semi final, I do not remember the second half. I don't, because we won like what 7-1, 6-1.
The All Whites,
Yeah,
the game against
All Whites,
Fiji.
yeah. I don't remember like 4 of our goals. It was the Hyokitsu jugs that I shared with George Hudson, and it was
bad
very
news,
not
Sean.
good for me. I'm going into March, and I'm like at the front with the big banner, and I'm like struggling to like walk straight. If I didn't have the banner to sort of like lean on, I was toast.
Sometimes, yeah, you know when you've sent it too far, but there's nothing you can do. It's like, fuck. you just gotta ride it out.
Yeah, that's.
Have you had that, Paddy?
Well, it was a big day. It was a big day. I saw that the Phoenix were doing the hospitality things where you paid like almost like $200 per person, and there's like free drink, not free drinks, but all you can drink and all you can kind of eat sort of stuff from pitch side. I'm like, man, for like the amount of hours you're there, man, you easily spend that on alcohol.
Yeah, well,
yeah, and at a double header as well. That'd be so worth it in the sun.
Yeah, I could see that on the other side. They looked kind of fun, but I just prefer being in the fever.
100%, definitely. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Women
at Porirua.
Yeah, come out and support up the Wahine.
Yeah, definitely. Second highest attendance as well. That's
dope. That's actually so dope. I was so surprised, like when we saw there was just a massive queue, like even at like before like the gates were even open. There was just a massive just like swarm of people, which I think is so good for the women's game as well. And having like I know the women actually prefer it at Sky, but I guess like the vibes of Porirua Park are just I guess are just way better. But like for them to have that like opening week of the season for them, it must be so good, and just to know that there are so many people just like invested in the team as well. So only means good things.
Yeah. I suppose we will talk about the men's.
Well, it was a good game. It was a very good game.
Fun.
It was entertaining.
Fun. Yeah.
It was the most competitive derby by default.
Yeah. I will say the atmosphere was absolutely buzzing. Shout out to everyone in the Yellow Fever who would just sang this like and just chanted the entire way through the game. It was absolutely insane. And even though like the like Auckland fans who were there, they were just like going hard. It just creates good football atmosphere. And I'll keep saying it, like the rivalry between Auckland and Wellington is only going to produce good things for New Zealand football. And I think it's really given it that extra sort of like zap and that bit of like good juice to like keep New Zealand football going for a while. So it's just a shame we're on the wrong side of it every derby, but it's like
every time, man, every damn time.
Every damn time, dude. And
I'm getting real sick of losing to them. I'm getting real sick of it. I'm like, surely Not even a draw.
You just got to go in. I mean, I know Calvin last week. He was he was really passionate of what he was saying, and I think you said to him, Jackson, that you're going to be bloody ropeable if we lose,
He
And
was, but he wasn't.
Hey, and you said you're going to be looking for a new co-host. Where is he?
He was ropeable, but so was everyone, man. Everyone was just frustrated, pissed off.
Bro, I was too. But then, I was at my old man's barbecue. My old man's were letting off fireworks after and having a good old time. And I was kind of half by expecting to be given heaps of shit too, just on the Instagram page or just wherever, and no one said anything. I woke up Sunday morning, and I had messages. I had 4 messages from people giving me shit, only because Damian McKenzie had a good game.
Oh,
And I'm not a Damian McKenzie fan. I can't stand him.
No.
that's wild, man.
Nah.
He carried. That was elite performance.
Yeah, no, full credit to him. But geez, that was the only shit I got. Everyone was rubbing it in that he had a good game, and hey, rightly so. He played the way he should have been playing, and that's on the bench and coming on as the impact.
I agree. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Wrong shaped ball.
Yeah.
The black and white podcast. This is a black and yellow podcast.
Yeah. So yeah, 2-1 loss against Auckland. So a game. Well, we let in the first goal in the first 30 seconds. So.
Oh, what was everyone's reaction to that? I was just in shock. I was like, I just thought for sure it's going to come back for offside. It felt too good to be true for them.
I thought so too. I thought it was offside. I'm like, as soon as it happened, I'm like, don't worry about it, offside.
Yeah, like the Mariners one last week.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see any replay of it being onside.
Yeah.
But obviously they've checked it.
Yeah, I trust the VAR, and the VAR will check it, and it was goal. So shit. Oh well, but we go again.
Yeah, I was just in complete disbelief as well. Like my jaw just hit the floor. Like, there's no way that this has just happened.
Yeah.
And the way they celebrated and the way the atmosphere was, it was almost just everyone was just like, "What do we do? What do we do?" Yeah.
I think even the Auckland fans didn't know how to react. So I think it took them a few seconds to realize, because there was just complete silence when they scored. I think everyone thought it was offside, but
yeah. A good comeback goal from this though. Good goal from Eze.
Take it Eze.
Yeah.
Take it.
You play that song for me. Take it easy. Easy like Sunday morning.
What a tune.
Or the Take It Easy song by Stan Walker.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Gotta take it easy. Easy. Yeah.
If you're saying
what a goal. That curled from bloody outside the stadium.
Yeah, that was a bloody good one. Oh, we went ape shit.
I saw that celebration in the booth and got out and back in as well.
You could see as soon as he hit it, I think I even turned to whoever, I think it was Kearnsey beside me. I turned to him before I even saw it at the back of the net. I was like, but we had the perfect angle. We could see as soon as he hit it, it was curling top in. We're like, yeah. We just went ape shit, man. That was the first time we've celebrated a goal against them. The other two have been consolation goals.
Yeah.
So it's the first time we've actually been in a derby.
Yeah, that's right, because we were 2-0 down when Foster scored.
Yeah, 3-0 down when Luke Brooks-Smith scored. So
yeah, and and then they get another goal, pretty much the exact same. Now, so obviously the high line, right? Everyone talks about the fucking high line. I was sort of a fan of it at the start. I was pretty keen to adapt this sort of method. I honestly hadn't heard of it before. It's a quite a risky sort of a play, but also it could be quite effective. At the other end, you're scoring goals. But fuck, man, how many goals have we conceded? 6 or so now.
2 in the first game. Have to edit that out, Dom.
Yeah.
I heard that. Now that the kids will love it. We
conceded 6.
We've conceded
0
6.
difference.
Fucking all 6 of those goals are exact same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all
yeah,
the
they are.
exact same goal.
It's like the Perth ones.
Yeah. But we have we have good defenders. We have good defense, a solid defense. Let's just play fucking normal.
Yeah.
Please.
It's something different to last season though, and the players keep talking about it. I watch all the interviews and they all back it. Like if they keep like on the field, they could change their minds and decide, nah, fuck yeah, we're gonna stop. We're just gonna play normal. But they back Chiefy's decision and they back the way they're trained, and it'll start working. It'll get better. We will get results from it. Just it might take.
Well, we're
some
not
time.
playing bad. This is,
No.
yeah, we're not playing bad. We didn't play bad. Obviously we lost on the weekend. Everyone's down. Fucking everyone's going apeshit online. Fuck, one loss, man. One
Yeah,
loss.
It's just
exactly.
it's the big loss though. It's the one we really
big,
care about.
it is a big loss. It is a big loss, but come on, let's all just get behind the boys and
Yeah, it's
and
not
back
panic
them.
stations yet. I
Definitely
feel
not.
I feel quite optimistic about the season.
Yeah.
I think you
am.
can't talk about the Auckland game without talking about the fact that they were down to 9 men and we still could
We'll get there.
score. I think that's the real kicker. I think, and like the fact that he's on the fireball, yeah, love it. But it's like no, like we just didn't have the intensity that we really should have. You know, it's like we've sort of got this mental sort of blocked wall that we just like can't seem to get past, and I don't know. I can't really describe it, man. It's
Yeah.
it's odd.
Let's
Well,
get on to that
that
second
sort of
half.
attitude for me showed in the last 20 minutes when they were down to 9 and we're just trying to send miracle balls into the box. You know,
Oh my god, man!
set that shit up, man. It was just panic. It was
Yeah.
panic because we just don't know how to beat them.
We had no idea how to play against 9. We actually looked better playing against 11 than we did against 9. I genuinely think if that stayed at 11, I think that's why I was quite confident at halftime. I was like, you know, I feel like we're in this. We can get back in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was too. And I also thought, I don't know, this is just like, I thought if it was a draw and they were down to 9, we would have put like 3 goals on them, man. You know?
Yeah.
A different mindset when you're trying to chase the game.
Yeah, true. But well, we got to play the game in front of you. What
It
do you?
means we got to be switched on right from the get go because if we don't concede 28 seconds in, it's 1-1 basically.
Yeah,
Well,
it
it's
really
not basically. It is 1-1.
Yeah, but what did you think of the red cards? The first one.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm really glad the first one, the Dan Hall one, was a red because I think in a lot of times in those situations they just get awarded yellows.
Yeah,
and it's just like they're so easy to get away with, but they're some of the most blatant red cards. Steve Corica saying they're not red cards is criminal, by the way.
he's such a whinger, man. Like he
they've
won.
come out now and they both got bans, so they're both definitely red cards.
It was clear red. They're both clear reds.
Yeah, so they were saying like obviously I think it was Francis Tavares was coming along, but like he was only there because there was 2 also fouls before he took out Piper that allowed him to catch up. So yeah, no, clear red.
Yeah, Piper was one on one.
I think there was a
man.
handball. Apparently there was a handball in the. I haven't seen it personally. There was a handball in the build-up, which is what everyone's getting up. I would get up in arms about that if we brought someone down and they all could play a handball. Then I'd get up in arms too.
I mean, fuck, man, like. Explain to me if someone's got their hands like that and they go to hit it and it hits their hand in the box, why is that not a penalty?
Because they're wearing black and blue.
Nah, I think I heard some arguments that they might have actually hit a sleeve. The view we got at the stadium, I didn't see very clearly. Have you guys seen a replay of that?
Yeah, I was watching it at home and it was a clear handball.
It did. Well, we all obviously screamed and moaned about it.
But it was good that the VAR picked it up. Like there was no even call of it. Like, you know, usually when that sort of stuff happens, you see players go up in arms, you know, handball, and there was none of that. And then all of a sudden I'm like, hang on, what the fuck's going on here? The refs checking VAR for a handball. Or VAR's checking handball.
Yeah.
But yeah. And the second one, 100%, man. He's been banned for 2. He's been banned for two matches now.
Yeah, he got 2 games for that. The grub.
Yeah.
That was
it's one of those ones that looked worse the more times you saw it. I mean, red cards always look bad when you like slow it down, but this one was bad, dude.
Yeah,
So that was was it
these two
on Kelly
reds.
Heald?
I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, he like I spoke to Big Red last week, Port member, and had a top bloke. He was a good guy, but he said that fuck, what did he say? Their player, the guy with that little pathetic mullet, Lockie Brook. He
Yeah.
said he was going to be all over Lucas Kelly-Hield, and Lucas Kelly-Hield I thought was an absolute dog. You know, he come out, he had fucking blood pissing out of his eye. He did nothing wrong, and he had chances of scoring goals as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But
I think
yeah, I was gonna say something but
Auckland's
forgot.
defense. Auckland's defense was just unreal. We've got to give credit to their defense, man. They were winning every 50-50. Well, we were just lobbing it into the box, but
Miracle Ball.
every one of their players is taller than ours, except like Lucas Kelly-Hield, and we're lobbing these balls in, and we're not winning anything. They're just clearing so easily. We didn't even put them under pressure, really. I don't think, for an equalizer.
We almost played into their strategy because they just went
We absolutely
4-4
did.
compact in the box, which is so ideal when you've got 8 men in the box to like hit her away like a long ball. We were just playing straight to them.
Yeah. So when people say we dominated and we deserved to win, like, I don't think we did. I think what do you expect them to do with 9 men? Like push forward. They've got the lead
Yeah.
and they're just going to sit back, and they defended perfectly. And Callan Elliott had an insane game, and I don't like Callan Elliott, but he was real good. Vestrata was really good. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe I'm just focusing too much on us, but I don't really recall seeing. I remember like Callan Elliott stood out to me.
yeah.
But I don't really recall too many of their players.
No,
Really.
they didn't create many chances that I recall, but they didn't need to. That's the thing with this high line, like they're going to create really high score, like possibility of scoring chances. They're not going to create they're going to create better chances rather than heaps, like quantity.
Yeah, and Eze, man, I just love his work rate, man. He just goes and goes and goes. He's got no stop. Just keeps going. He's going to keep scoring some awesome goals too, and he scored basically. You know, he's done the old chip over the goalie. He's done the put in. Now he's done an absolute screamer from outside the box. You know, he's got all the tricks of the trade of a striker, and he's just got real high work rate too.
You can see his passion as well on the pitch as well, and I mean it comes out more in derbies than a lot of other games. But like when I think it was him, and I think maybe Roofs or like one of the other players in the midfield having like a heated discussion in the middle of battle, and in the middle of battle, and you can just see just like how amped he is and how passionate he is for the club, which is just so good, which sometimes you don't really get in like professional footballers, but when you do see it, it's so good, man. It's so nice to watch.
%. So the men. Oh, do we want to talk anything more of the game? We obviously lost.
Yeah.
That I can think of, we've done the Reds, both clear Reds.
Yeah, like you said, Jackson. I don't think it's panic stations, mate. Like there was a lot of positives out of that game.
Yeah, a lot of negatives.
Also, a lot
though.
of negatives, which I hope we can sort out as well.
It just looks like
Yeah, and
teething
we got
issues.
time to sort it out as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're got another
break this
derby. We're got another derby in a few weeks, though. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
well,
coming up quick.
they're going to be down a few injuries, and then also down a few suspensions in the next few weeks as well. So I'm going to put money on Brisbane to beat them, next game.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think so, man. They'll be there for the taking, eh? And Brisbane are playing some good footy at the moment.
Yeah, Brisbane.
Yeah.
The A-League's quite open this year. It's like even Mariners are winning a few games.
Yeah, I mean, I put my
Just-
prediction out, and it's fucking for the ladder, and it's gone miles out. But I was not a fan of Perth. I only put it there because Andy really liked Perth.
Nah,
Just because of their signings, man. I'm just like, nah, I don't. I'm not too much of a fan. But I put them.
still
I
not
put them
convinced
up
on
there.
Perth. Yeah, I've got them like 9th still. I'm just not convinced from them yet.
Yeah, I think I watched the Sydney Macarthur game, and Sydney looked pretty good for me. I thought they looked
Yeah.
pretty sharp.
If he's got them firing, there'll be summer away trip for us in January.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you guys are looking forward to that one.
Mate, we're so keen. Canberra as well. We're getting some updates. We probably should get maybe some merch done for this tour. You buy a pack, and it'll get you a train ticket, game tickets, I believe. Don't quote me on this. Is just rough info, but you get train tickets from Canberra to Sydney, game tickets, and a merch pack. So either t-shirts and a scarf, maybe. I'm not too sure, but it's all work on. But it's
We're getting
looking
some
very
special
positive.
tour stickers that will stick around.
Yeah, and it's going to be an elite trip. Anyone trying to make up their minds, just do it.
Right.
Absolutely.
Speaking of stickers, I don't not like stickers, but like I got stickers to put on shot glasses. So
Oh, heck
Nice.
yes. That's dope.
Dean Bartle. So I haven't stuck them on yet, but they just go on shot glasses like that. So
Nice.
That's
That-
cool.
Some Secret
That's
Santa
elite.
presents. That'd be great.
yeah, how good. So yeah, now I actually want to put them on the shot glass myself, and then maybe send the shot glasses down, or maybe I don't know, but yeah, I need to get down. There's old Dean Bartle. So shout out to Dean. It's awesome.
Hey, you
Yeah.
probably fit
I've just permanently just got Foster stickers by my desk. So I've always got some. I'm ready to stick her anywhere.
how many of those do you reckon we can fit on Calvin's forehead?
I might run out of stickers here, bud. Look at this.
It's funny. My kids have got Foster stickers all in their rooms, and also they've got them on their they take like laptops to school. They got them on their laptops at school, and also some of their books and stuff like that. So they got Foster stickers all through school as well.
Foster is
Let's
massive.
go.
Foster is
When I was
massive.
away in Europe at the start of the year, I stuck some at like Dutch bus stops, and I stuck them in. I stuck them actually outside the Feyenoord stadium. I went to a Champions League game between Feyenoord and AC Milan, and like their poles are like covered in stickers and things. So I stuck a couple of Foster stickers up there as well. I think I found a Vuck sticker up there as well.
Probably, yeah. I saw a Sydney FC sticker when I was in Berlin last year. It was like wild.
Mental,
So
as
is
you do.
I reckon this is just an A-League thing, or is that like football?
Nah, it's a worldwide thing. It's a football thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting
Yeah,
stickers
nice.
just
like
everywhere.
these poles outside the Feyenoord stadium had clubs from like so many different areas, dude. It's so cool. If only we had like, can we get like designated poles or like designated signs that we can
Well,
just
there's
like
the one outside the Featherston has
Oh
got
yeah, that's been
heaps
covered
on-
by the Melbourne boys, eh?
and all of the ones along the stadium walkway are covered with like Western Sydney or all A-League stickers, right?
It's dope.
Our first ever trip to Wellington, they had all these flags all along that walkway into the stadium, and
Oh yeah.
they were like kind of like just outside jumping distance, but we ended up managed to get a couple.
Yeah.
No,
That was a
The
few
best
years
ones
ago.
are when you can like absolutely just like jump up and get one like real high, so then they can't like get it from like distance. Or you like if I'm light, I'll often like sometimes sit on Ethan's shoulders and then just like slap one up.
We don't encourage it. Oh, we do actually.
But
That's one of my favorite
our
parts
rule
of
is if a sign has
football.
already been stickered, it's free to be stickered. You don't put the first sticker on, but if someone's put a sticker on, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But if
imagine what
someone's
the
got to put down the
stadium
first sticker.
at the other end, the Auckland supporters
Oh,
side.
yeah,
how
imagine
many
the away
stickers will
end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
To the train
Um,
station after last year's derby, because they walked through the Wellington train station to get to the away end, and it was just covered in stickers, man. It was bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they had them so early because they were like literally like 3 games in there.
Well, that would have been one of the first things they did. They got all these different sport groups, but yeah.
Yeah, nice. Oh well. What did you guys got anything else you want to add, Dom?
No, not really. I will say, for those of you in the stadium, the like mascot musical chairs was so dope. It was really good. They had like halftime entertainment where they brought out like 7 different mascots and played musical chairs, and they had like Grimace, the Oppo one, Chemist Warehouse, Nixie, not Tama, thank goodness. But like that was like
Cuck
dope.
the Kookaburra.
What's that?
Cuck, we call him Cuck the Kookaburra.
Look at the kookaburra. He does look kind of like a kookaburra, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what it looks like, but yeah, Kak the Kookaburra is the Auckland mascot.
That's pretty fair. But yeah, I would just say that was an absolute highlight. That was so good because you had like Captain Hurricane and like the Wellington Saints mascot having a wrestle over like one chair, and then Grimace is just like slowly walking across the circle to go to another free chair and just sits down. It's just comedy gold. So good.
Ah, so good, so good. Oh well, we got no game this weekend.
International break. Who are we
International
playing?
break.
Colombia and Ecuador. I
Yeah.
think. Just some
Prediction?
friendlies. We should probably lose both of those comfortably, right?
We can hope though, right?
What next players have been selected? Obviously, Paney would have
Bruce,
gone. But I think it's just.
Bruce has
Is it
been
just
selected,
Bruce?
I think Roof has.
Who else was
To
selected?
be honest, that's kind of good because it means they don't have to travel all the way to the US and back.
That's true.
Ah,
Did you
definitely.
see Randall got selected? Did you see
I
that?
think Randall got selected.
Yeah.
Dude, Jesse Randall's been unreal this season, though.
Yeah. And he showed it against us too. He didn't get on the score sheet though.
Apparently Cosgrove got credited that goal.
Yeah.
It was Jesse Randall's goal all day. He got through the high line and chipped Oluwayemi, and I think Cosgrove tapped it in on the line. So what a
I
bloody...
don't even think Cosgrove even tapped it in. I think it even
Well-
came off Isaac Hughes.
on my scoring app it said Cosgrove got both goals. And I thought, what?
Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah, so no, it was a little bit weird, but yeah, because my mate Dribbles, I think he had Randall to score. So
Oh no! Yeah,
I don't
robbed
know
off
what
the
happened
line.
there. I don't
OVH
know.
style, robbed off the line.
Yeah. That was a David Ben Old hat trick, wasn't it?
Yeah, he denied Ben Old a hat trick because he tapped in his last one off the line.
That's so peak.
Yeah, shit, I'll do the same thing.
But yeah, if it's your first Phoenix goal, then yeah.
Yeah,
You
fuck
take
yeah.
you take any of them how you can get them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, guys, hopefully we boosted people's morale after the weekend. Don't dwell on it too much.
Keep positive, Fana.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Still keep backing the girls and the guys. Keep backing the chief. We gotta keep fighting, keep going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Head to Potato
And
Park
more importantly as
this
well,
Sunday.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, I just said head to Potato Park this Sunday.
Absolutely. The only thing I was going to add is just even on weeks that we win, even weeks that we lose, just check it on your mates and check in on how they're doing. So it's always good to check in on your mates after a loss, but check in on them after a win as well. You never know, they might just need it.
Yeah, no, that's great. A great way to go out. Yeah, so check on your mates and up the Knicks.
Yeah,
Up the Knicks.